PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds still feels like the king of battle royales for me. Proper, authentic battle royales like we remember them from being a few years ago. It's still got that slower pace than something like Warzone or Fortnite has. It still has more impressive, slightly realistic gun mechanics where when you're shooting a fully automatic weapon, it's super hard to keep it on target, so you might want to use things in single fire, which I really enjoy that kind of thing. Cover works a bit better, you can lean around corners and all that kind of thing. Vehicles are a bit more realistic, they slide around and you can't jump out of them when they're going too fast because you'll cause damage to yourself. It's just got a lot of mechanics that I think are really solid and work really well for a battle royale game. And it also uses loads of bots. This was my first game playing after quite a long break, and I'm pretty sure these enemies that I was killing to win my first game back were bots. They're acting in super weird ways that aren't very realistic, but just realistic enough for me to have that kind of question in my mind about were they bots or were they players who just weren't doing very well. And I've spoken a few times in the past about how I think bots are probably the future for battle royale games, or maybe even online shooters in general. I played a few games of PUBG today, and while sometimes I was definitely going up against bots, some people I was killing were doing really, really weird things. Sometimes there were times when I'm pretty sure I was playing against players, and sometimes I'm just not sure. And I think that's the perfect mix for a game like this, because battle royales to function need lots of real players, and it needs all of those players to have a good connection to your server. It needs all of those players to be willing to play in kind of sensible ways. You know, no one likes people who just make use of exploits and are just complete slaves to the meta. That makes a game very boring very, very quickly. And it needs players who won't cheat. And while cheat detection is pretty good in some games and pretty terrible in other games, it's always going to be a problem. There's always going to be a chance that real people you're playing against are cheating. Bots really solve a lot of those problems. They always have a completely perfect connection to the server because they're running on the server. You can program them to play however you want. So you can have a mix of bots that are sniping, or bots that are camping somewhere, or bots that are super aggressive. You can program the bots to use all different kinds of weapons. They don't care about the meta because they don't care about losing. And that's an important thing too. You know, when you play a battle royale game, everybody in that game wants to win. And that can cause a problem because lots of people are going to leave unhappy because they didn't win. Bots don't care about that. Bots are more than happy just to die to make you feel good because you got some kills. And that's pretty cool. And most importantly, bots aren't going to cheat. I suppose in a way they always are cheating because they can see the code, they have literal aimbot, but they can be programmed in a way to play like players who aren't cheating. And I think that's a really good thing. Now, obviously, lots of people don't like playing against bots. They don't know that they're playing against bots. Like when I was playing this game that you're seeing right now, the two people that I just killed could easily be bots. I could easily be convinced that they were bots. And if every single enemy I came up against wasn't really reacting to me, wasn't really shooting, wasn't making good use of cover, I'd probably be pretty disappointed. But that doesn't seem to be what happens in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. You get some people like that are just easy kills, and that's pretty cool. And then sometimes you get people come along that I'm pretty sure are real players, or if they are bots, they're mightily impressive. Like the ones that come along here. Just watch this little sequence. That was legitimately a super fun fight. I really enjoyed that, and I'm not sure if some of those were bots, all of them were bots, all of them were real players. I've got absolutely no idea. But if developers can make bots that act like that, I am more than happy to play against them in place of players. And I think PUBG's got kind of the right mix right now, where if you're a new player, or if you're just not doing very well, or if you're playing in a region where there's not many real players playing, it will just backfill the lobby with bots that are just good enough to make you question whether they were real players or not. I think that is perfect. I really wish that this is what Warzone did. I think in Warzone right now, I've fallen into a horrible trap where I'm at the bottom end of the top tier of the skill-based matchmaking brackets. So I end up often coming up against people who are very, very good at the game and much better than me. And I don't tend to come up against people who are very, very bad at the game, who, you know, I could get easy kills on. I've come to this conclusion because when I play ranked Warzone, all the way up from bronze up until platinum, I'm having a pretty easy time. I'm getting lots of kills. I get the general feeling that I'm probably better than most of the players, at least bronze through to gold. And then in platinum, I'm probably up against people who are about the same level as me. As soon as I hit diamond, I'm immediately struggling. And that's when you start seeing people who are like Crimson, Iridescent, top 250. They absolutely destroy me. And they play the way other players do if I'm playing on a big map, if I'm playing on Urzikstan. Whenever they do a limited time mode that obviously doesn't have matchmaking, like the Christmas one they did last year, then I tend to do really well. We tend to win lots and lots of games and have a lot of fun. Then going back to the normal games, I tend to get absolutely destroyed. And that only makes sense to me if the matchmaking bracket I'm in, I'm just at the bottom of that. I'm facing a lot of the people who are really, really good. When I've played with other content creators in the past who have much higher kill deaths than me, much higher win rates than me, their games never feel more difficult than my normal games do. So I'm guessing they're still in the same matchmaking bracket, but they're obviously much better at it than me, so they can cope in those lobbies and they can get kills in them. And there might be matchmaking brackets that are even higher than them that for some reason they don't get put into with even better players. But for me, all that matters is that when I'm playing Warzone, I'm playing up against people who are much better than me, and I really struggle. You know, I hardly ever get wins anymore in Warzone solos. I used to, but nowadays that is a super rare occurrence. If I get 4 kills in a game, then I'm doing pretty well. PUBG, on the other hand, doesn't seem to work that way. In PUBG, I'll load into a game when I haven't played for a long while, and I'll get quite an easy game, probably with loads of bots. I don't know, I don't care. I tend to win and do very well, and that's great. And then I'll have a few games where maybe I'll get killed off the drop by some super aggressive players, but every now and then it'll throw in a game where it goes really well, where I have a lot of fun. I'm going to leave you now with some gameplay of a game that I had an absolute blast with. I really, really enjoyed this. I enjoyed the fights that we got into. I know my teammates were real players. I've got no idea how many enemies were bots and how many were real players. I'll let you decide. Let me know in the comments how many of my enemies in this last game you think were real. I genuinely don't know. And to be honest, I couldn't care less because I was having fun. I really think Activision and the Call of Duty developers could learn a lot from PUBG in ways to make the game more engaging for people who aren't the absolute elite top 1% players. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get going. Got a de facto leader. At least I've decided that he's my leader. Think someone just dropped with us. First kill of the match. Bit of 5.56, why not? Where are they? Let's see.
Bots.
They must have just been bots. Did we wipe that team? I thought we were going to die then. I thought we were about to crash horribly. Oh god, a shot's either side of us now. Oh. What are they even shooting at? Did Porty just get somebody? Porty just downed somebody. What? How? How the hell did he wipe? So how the hell did he down somebody from this? Is he dead? No. Why do they have so much more health? There we go. I can't see where he's looking now. That's a bot, surely. Surely that's a bot the way that they were moving. Or not moving as the case was. Don't I already have a compensator? I've got a flash hider. I'm alright. Hey, they're dead. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Bacon. Good information to know, though. Did anybody watch that Russian roulette video thing that Jack Frags put up yesterday? I've asked for a copy of that game because that looks amazing, but I need people to play it with if I do get sent a copy. It looks so funny. I'm going to show you another couple of games today. We'll have a go at Vigor in a bit. Oh, Arnie's dead. If he would have landed with us, maybe he wouldn't be dead. A bear just killed somebody. Cool. Eesh. Eesh. So going up to a little settlement here. We're going to see what the deal is. Got my machine gun out in case we need to fight. Huh, that was interesting. Oh! Did that guy jump out somewhere? Porty shot his car till it exploded. There's a lot of people coming from that direction. Can't see anybody. So that's a much better, like, sense of immersion. It's much more immersive than a lot of the games we play. I think the weather helps a lot. Those guys up on a hill on green could see us. They were looking at us. I think I shot him, but I'm not sure. But someone else seemed to down him. Yeah, they're still up there. They're moving to the right. Dunno. There's a lot of care packages just landed up there for them. A lot of... That rock. I hit him once. Nice, someone else going. Where was that from? I think that's northwest. Oh, I don't know where... Don't know where they are. These guys still on the roof with me. That one is. Just drink a few more energy drinks, burn through the pain. I mean, I think they know what I mean. I think they know what I mean. Oh no, Porty's down. just double tapped it then. It still did the go here thing. Right, they're both up. We're in for the next zone here. That one went as enemy contact. They're in as well, over there. But there is 2 teams of them fighting. Which is good for us. I don't want to be up on the roof now. Really. Can't see them anymore. It's a tense little shootout. Okay, that's one died up there. He's gone back up the roof, has he? That's okay. He can do that. I don't think we killed all the people out here, but... because the guy I killed definitely wasn't a team wipe. Dunno. No one's flanking around out that way. That'd be crazy. And scary. Right, we are going to have to move. Oh, someone there. Where are they? There's someone called that Tank Baron guy who's killed loads of people. How long we got to go? 30 seconds. This Tom Tank Baron guy is getting a lot of kills and I don't like it. Move, move, move. Oh no, he's just saying where people are. That's a corpse, I'm pretty sure. We have no cover. It's us versus 2, isn't it? Porty's got one. Nice! Oh, we got him.